In this video, we're going to actually start creating our new course. So right now I'm on the My CU Learn interface that I talked about in the previous video, and what I'm going to do is just click right on my class. And what it does is it takes me to this Quick Start menu. Now you're only going to see this Quick Start menu the first time that you enter your course on CU Learn. If you decide you want to change the selections that you've made at this menu, it's very simple to do once we're in your CU Learn course. So don't feel like whatever decisions you make here as far as which tools you want to use in CU Learn, you're not stuck with that decision. You'll be able to change it later. So for a lot of people, it's very tempting to just select all tools so that you'll have everything available to you once you're in the CU Learn course. That's certainly one option. The one thing that I'll point out about doing that is then for the students in your course, they are going to see all the tools and they will most likely be clicking on them looking for content. So I think it's a really good idea to only select the tools that you know you're going to be using. And then once you get into the semester and you decide you want to add some more stuff, then go back in and put some more tools in. But I think to start, it's a good idea to just keep it simple. So what I'm going to do right now is just choose a few tools that I know I'm going to be using in the videos we look at later. All you do is just check the box of the ones that you want, and then once you've made your selections, you would click Save at the bottom. But we're going to look at these individually before we move on. A calendar is obviously where you're going to be posting some calendar events and things like that, and we'll look more closely at that in another video. I didn't choose the search option, but what that does is provides a search tool for students so they could search by keyword for certain things within the course. Syllabus, pretty self-explanatory. Announcements, same thing. We can create a chat room within CU Learn if we chose that. Discussions, we'll look at that in another video as well. The mail system in CU Learn is certainly one option, but it's probably a better idea to use email than to use the mail system within CU Learn. And the reason for this is that students aren't going to see this mail that is sent within CU Learn unless they log into CU Learn. So it's not always a guarantee that the students are going to see that message. So I would suggest sticking to email when communicating with your students. You could also provide a roster and who's online if you want the students to be able to view those things. Assessments and assignments we will certainly talk more about. Goals we're not going to use right now, but you could create certain goals that students want to achieve during a class, such as complete all the homework assignments or take all the quizzes, things like that. The learning modules we'll be using in another video to organize all our content. And the rest of these things are just more content tools that we're not going to get real in depth about. If it turns out that you'd like to organize your content in a specific way, that would be a good time to contact your academic technology consultant, and they will have great suggestions for you on not only how to upload all your material to CU Learn, but how to organize it in such a way that the students are really going to get something out of it. And then at the bottom here, I did select grades. I imagine most of you will be giving grades within your CU Learn course. And a couple little extra things down here where students could track their progress or take notes. So I hope that was a good enough overview of the tools. Some of those we will be looking at more closely in other videos, so you can look forward to that. I am going to save my choices here at the bottom, and now I am in my CU Learn course, and this is usually what I'll see when I log in. And it's telling me, congratulations, I'm ready to build my course. So at this point we'll end this video, and in the next video we'll look more closely at all these tools we just added.